Hey, hello everyone. This is Ravi here once again. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for looking into my earlier videos and commenting on it. Your all comments are appreciated. Uh, in those comments, one of you have mentioned that creating a videos on how to add markers and opening of the Angular model on click of markers. So basically today I'll be talking about how adding a markers in OpenLayer. Um, just to keep my videos simple and concentrated for only on one topic, I'll be doing another video where I'll be talking about adding Angular model on click of the markers. So bear with me. So basically today we'll see how to add a marker first. Um, Without a further ado, let's see what we can do. So as you know that I use Angular project approach where I'm gonna create new project for every video that I create. So you might have seen I already have two videos related to Angular OpenLayer. So this will be my third. So I'm gonna create third project library basically. So it takes minute or two to complete the installation and project setup. Once that is done, we'll continue, continue adding the code. So it is going on. Okay, it's working. So let's give a few more minutes maybe. The install, see what happened. Still going on. Uh, Hopefully. So once that installation is done, you might see the project under my projects folder. So if you are not familiar with this Angular library project structure, uh, you might uh, go to the Angular website and see the Angular project library project structure and how exactly it works. Or I may create a video for you guys to explaining what is that and how exactly it works. So you might see basically it added bunch of stuff doing all the configuration, and it added um, Angular 3 component. Basically, right now this is uh, all empty, nothing is there. Similarly, you can see the spec, and this is service. So we are basically we'll be talking about this thing here. We'll be updating this component, and I'll be adding the code to um, basically render markers on open layers. You might have observed that this Angular library project, when you create a library, it doesn't add a separate template file and CSS file. So I'll be doing all that logistic work. Bear with me for a few minutes. Okay, I'm ready with basic setup. You can see now my component is ready with normal uh, map with OSM layer, as well as I added HTML template and CSS for that. So let's, and as this is, as I said, this is library project. We need to do a few more changes. We need to add, I'm using Angular router, so I'll add the routers here just to make this ready. Okay, so I can go ahead and then check whether it's working or not. All right, this is your component 3. Okay, and import. All right, so everything looks good. Let's see. Okay, the compilation is successful. Let's go to browser. So these are my two earlier videos, which talks about first basic map and then working with oil proj. So this is my third example where I'll be showing how to add markers. All right. So the ground is set up. Let's see how exactly we can add markers. So in order to add markers, we need to add the points, features, and then once we add a features, then we have to have style those features. And after styling, we need to add to the layer. Okay. So let's go to component again, and let's add few of the things. Let's create style. So I have already examples which I practiced before this video. I'm just gonna copy from there just to save my time. All right, so I have copied the code that I was practicing before this video. So you can see that in order to make marker works, uh, we need to add, what is that? We need to add the assets basically. I'm working with PNG as well as SVG. Both of the things I'm going to demonstrate here how exactly I'm going to work. So I have those two available here inside my asset folder. And once we have those, so uh, as you know that in my earlier video, I had initial map loading. So to load features, basically, we need to create a feature, new feature. This is a type of geometry, and whichever city you want to, highlight. In this case, I'm first is Chicago, where these are the Chicago coordinates, lat launch. And then once you have the point, basically, then now you want to style that point. Okay, there's a style object you have to create, and this is the image that I'm working with. You have the new icon, give a color, cross origin, and the URL of your source, and then the size of an image. So this way you can style any icon. Similarly, I'm adding London, have different style, and then third is Madrid, where I'm using .png file, which is white in color, and that's why you can see that the colors are, displayed there. Basically, it is reflecting color. But in case of vector points, I have a black and white vector point image, which the color is not affecting on that. So in order to do that, I just need to make it so white so that the color will impact basically. So once you have all those styles and icon objects ready with you, so you can see here you can add vector source, and these are the features that I want to show on a map. So Chicago, Madrid, London, and the create a vector layer with source as a vector source. Once you've done that, I'm using a raster layer from Mapbox, which is ready. This API is readily available for anyone to use. So I'm just using that as a reference right now here. You can use any other if you have with you. And then the map layer, you can see that earlier video I had here OSM layer. Now instead of OSM layer, I'm putting a raster layer and the vector layer. So rest of the things are same. So let's see how exactly it looks. My code is running at the time. All right, so I'm just refreshing. You can see here, um, all three cities are highlighted here, starting with Chicago here. It's with Victor Point, black and white. This is Madrid, Spain, green in color, and the UK, London, again, Victor Point. So yeah, that's it in this video. Let me know if you have any questions about this. I'll be posting this code base to my GitHub repository. That link I'm going to provide below down the description so that you can have access to this code base. Once again, thank you for looking into my videos, commenting on it. If you like my videos, my talk, please subscribe, share it, and don't forget to um, you know, click on the bell icon so that whenever I post a new video, you will get a notification about it. Thank you once again.